Hi, Leo. I love you, honey. So we are going to do Ancestor for you. Challenge, advice, and an outcome to see if you have something that you need to look after right now that you're not really seeing. So let's see. It's going to be for Leo. Holy angels, Holy Spirits. To the divine above. Sixth house. Symbolism, deeper meaning. Look and see what's coming in your sixth house, because your sixth house is where you get right with your day-to-day basis of healthy living. That way when you get to your seventh house, whatever comes against you can't come in so easy. You know, the eclipse. The phase of darkness will help you see clearly. Turn the light on, baby. Let's see. Leo. Holy angels, Holy Spirits. To the divine above. Angels and ancestor guides. For Leo. What can Leo know? Divinity in men is the biggest challenge right now. Through the 12th house. Neptune is a transformation planet. It's a time limit. 11th house. Working together with passion in a transformation and illuminate confidence. So your confidence has illuminated someone in the transformation that they need to be getting going. Because the transformation come at the bottom of the bundle. It looks like that you're doing your earthly duty. What is the advice? Crystalline. Ninth house. So your ninth house comes before your 10th house, of course. And your 10th house is all about your legacy. So what kind of resources is something are you getting from your second house that's going to coincide with your ninth house? Deep wounds, siren wells, emotional cleansing, dark helping you see the light. You're contrasting. You're turning pain into power is what you're going to do. Could be through a Sagittarius energy. I mean, Jupiter is here in the ninth house, so you know Jupiter expands whether it's good or bad. Whatever it is, it's going to expand it. Woohoo! What is potential outcome? Cyclical. Not a straight path. Deep wounds. Clearing emotional breakages. You're going to be looking into crystal healing is what you're going to be doing. Yeah, you're going to illuminate the transformation yourself. You're going to light the candle, and after you light the candle, shit's going to hit the fan for a situation or a person, place, or thing. Let's see. For Leo. So your biggest challenge right now is divinity in men. Cycles of creation because of destruction. Leading to destiny. I'm going to say to your destiny. Destruction leading you to your destiny. Where you're supposed to be. And in the 12th house, it's Neptune with Pisces energy. Pisces energy could be the moon. Behind the scenes. What is this going on in Pisces energy and Neptune before we say anything else? Two swords. Excuse me, 4 swords. Resting and recuperating with that truth. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're actually blocking out all fake contracts. You're talking to the higher self, talking to the divine about someone being greedy, patiently waiting to take responsibility. 5 swords in reverse. Or the 5 swords in the upright is deception. You feel like someone didn't trust you. You feel like someone didn't want you to trust yourself. And you did the right thing and you trusted yourself. So you're no longer, you're blocking anything that is a false start. You're blocking anything that you're not sure of. You're blocking anything that you haven't manifested. Ace of Pentacles is manifestation. If you didn't manifest it and it's trying to come into you, you're not allowing it all the way in. It's like stopping them at the door, checking their ID, you know? Let's see. Let's get another bundle. In the 12th house, you're actually ending cycles for the sake of humanity. You're ending cycles that will be more stable and trustworthy. Let me see. You're ending the cycles because you're teaching somebody a lesson. It's like you're proving a point is what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, like a moth to a flame. There's the devil right there. The moon. You know that there's a behind-the-scene temptation. Strength card, temperance. You're at peace with it. This Leo right here was born to be challenged. Whatever you bring to them, they know once they pass the test that they're going to get fruition, whether, you know what I mean. So your biggest challenge right now is like a moth to a flame in the moon. I mean, that's the devil in the moon. It's a hidden devil. There's a hidden attachment. What is the hidden attachment? You have the world. Oh. You're actually intuitively ending the cycles. That's sex addiction. Yeah, sexting. Anybody that has sex with you has done sexting with you. You're not, you see the person that they are. That's the non-committal people. You're telling yourself, hey, that's not going to be no good for me anyway. What's the devil in the moon? There you go. Somebody wishes to communicate, but you want 1 wand, they want 8. You have 8 wands, 9 cups, and then you have 1 wand and 9 cups. What's all the cups here? 2 wishes. Empress is in reverse and the Hermit. Somebody's reflecting on when they got a false royal partner. Was wearing a crown, but probably got it out of a, you know, didn't get it from royalty. So let's clarify it like this. Where is the divine feminine when it comes to the world and the high priestess? Page of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. She's like, I'm sorry, but I'm getting on the wheel. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for a turning point in life. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. She's ready to find peace and contentment. Even though she's unemotionally fulfilled, she's been thinking about the offer. She's not going to think about this offer anymore. The 4 cups is here twice. She says there's too much. Yeah, 1 cup for a long time. 1 cup, 1 sword. She says, what's much more you need? True love. That's what she's looking for. She's also saying, I'm sorry, but something's got to give. Where's the masculine when it comes to the world and the high priestess? Oh my gosh, you got to be joking. Look at this. You have the Hierophant. Intuitive counterparts. Look at that. He's arguing with the divine. Don't damn your lessons. Your lessons will damn you back. Russian. To challenge the independence to start all over successfully. You got the 6 of Wands there twice. This is a masculine that knew better. But they tested it. They knew better to do something, but they tested it anyway. What did they test? The Knight of Cups and the Twin Flame. Friends. Being friends with the twin. There's the King of Wands and the 2 cups. This masculine's not arguing with the divine. They're arguing with a friend over the spiritual realm. Don't explain yourself to anyone. Some of these people will never understand it their whole lifetime. It's like speaking butterfly language to caterpillar people. They can't hear you. What is this masculine? What's the Knight of Swords energy about soulmate? Transformation. That's a deep emotional, immense transformational soulmate. Struggling, juggling with the sweet whispers. Your person external, they just need to speak up. They need to say something. Whatever they say is going to change everything. What will they say? What will they say is 8 Pentacles, mastering, focused. Yeah, 9 Cups. That's mastering the wish fulfillment, mastering the dream come true. 5 Swords, conflict, drama. There's people around them jealous of your light. There's people around your person jealous of your light. Well, what's Leo's biggest challenge here? The sweet whispers and the Chariot. Not telling somebody where you're going or not telling somebody you're leaving. You want them to fucking know you're leaving. And you want them to know why. Your ancestors don't want you to say anything. But you know you want to say something. What's the advice for the Leo here? Hanging on the cross, honey. Your advice here is the High Priest. And the Chariot. Leaving it all behind. Only taking your necessities and nothing of your want. Saying the word sayonara, motherfucker. This is an intuitive relocation. When you're in the Chariot, you don't look back. Not trying to heal in the same place that broke you is what that is. That's your challenge. Your advice, honey, is the crystal line. They want you, a conscious crystal channel, twist of sweet energy to handle. They want you to start manifesting through stones because of your 9th house, philosophy, Sagittarius and Jupiter. They want you to straighten out exactly what you are trying to expand, because Jupiter expands. Regardless of what you put on it, it expands. And what you're going to expand is that 10 Pentacles and the Hierophant. That's divine abundance, honey. Divine wealth. That is strictly divine wealth. Material abundance, completion, legacy, solid foundation. A spiritual solid foundation. Your 9th house is your exploitation. Who are you going to hang around? You know, it's like a journey. Your 9th house is what takes you on a journey to finally get you to your legacy. And through that journey is where you're going to need to bring your wisdom and your faith together to get you to the next stop. What is the advice? Step up. To the energy suckers. Pull the straw out of your back. Capricorn energy in reverse, not allowing temptation. The world in reverse. Those cycles haven't closed yet. So this could be a masculine speaking up to a negative energy in the past. Hey, you're no longer allowed around here. And that temptation is still trying to come around. So let's see. What is the energy suckers? Let's see. Step up an energy sucker for feminine. Let's see what it is. Excuse me. Energy sucker. Stepping up to the energy suckers for the divine feminine. 5 Pentacles. Yeah. The feminine is saying, I'm sorry you're vibing so low. She also she came out with the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups twice. Masculine. He's trying to focus on the Queen of Swords to get his divine abundance. But his intuition is weighing heavy, y'all, because that's not where you're going to find your divine abundance. What is the divine masculine's advice? You need to stand up so all those swords will slide out of your back. Stop allowing people to undermine you and leaving you guarded or what you allow into your boundary. Because that's just those false contracts. All these 10 pentacles all can be fake contracts. There's no abundance in those contracts. You know why? Because there's no truth in them. Resting and reconsidering on who they allow. Overall energy here is the King of Wands starting over. 8 of Cups without emotion to get his abundance. He's got to pull his emotions out to go get his legacy, the legacy that was meant for him. He could be needing to give away 8 years worth of investments to start over, wipe the slate clean. Where's the Divine Feminine? King of Wands, Page of Pentacle. She's got that 5 Pentacle. 3 Swords right there. She could be alone and heartbroken. Where's the masculine? So he's coming with the 6 Pentacles in past reference. He knows that he has to level it up. He knows it's up to him to level it. He's trying to level up a past interest. Well, where's the feminine in the 5 Pentacle and the 3 Swords? 5 Swords, yeah. Ace of Swords. She is clarifying all the jealousy and strife. She's clarifying. Where's that 5 Swords on where the masculine is right now? Yeah, 5 Cups. She tried. 6 Swords, Page of Pentacles. She initiated something long term. She got shut down. Every cup got a sword in it. Why would this Page of Pentacles be the masculine's advice? Yeah, he's got to manifest. It's a tower coming in slowly for the offer of the soulmate to come through to be able to level with the lover's connection. So having to level up with a soulmate connection to get to connect to your twin. You can't take one to the other. That's divine law. The potential outcome, should you take the advice, is critical. And not a straight path because of deep wounds. Clearing emotional blockages through elixirs and crystals. Manifesting. Meditating. You have 4 and the 5 Pentacles and the 7 Cups. You're blocking narcissists. You're blocking the people that abuse their power over you. You're blocking people that don't tell you the truth. You're blocking people that don't make strategic decisions. You're just blocking out the low vibing bullshit. You're not allowing anything that's not spiritual come against you right here. Where's the feminine in the straight path of cleansing? Yeah, the Fool. She's ready. She released herself because she knows that the cycle's incomplete. But there's nothing she can do about the cycle. She opened up anyway. The sun. She went ahead and spiritually opened. She didn't wait for the okay for the divine masculine. Where is the divine masculine here? Judgment in reverse. Self-doubt because of the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's a karmic. A smothering water sign. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone very violent. Hangman in reverse. Selfish. 3 Cups. He knows he got together with the wrong crowd. What's the deep wounds when it comes to the masculine? The deep wounds is coming with the King of Wands. That's the masculine on his throne. Okay, 9 Pentacles. This masculine, he's acting like he don't have much. He's acting like he don't have much. Not too many people know it, but he does. That's happy, independent, self-sure, confident, and single kind of masculine. Because of the deep wounds, turning pain into power. What's the feminine doing? Yeah, 9 Pentacles too. Well, there you go. So the feminine, she actually stood up for herself. She knew the cycle wasn't over, but there's nothing else she could do with it right now. While the masculine, self-assured, happy, independent, self-sure, confident, and single. So he has independently manifested new energy. Wow. Yeah, because of the third party immature level of the Empress. He does not want the third party immature people to follow him to the Empress. He never wants these fucking people to lay their eyes on the feminine. He does not ever want these people to be able to lay their eyes on the feminine. And they're going to be looking for her. They're going to be knowing, they're going to be wanting to know what was so important. Well, what's important for the feminine? She knows the cycle's not over, so she's released it until it is. She stood up for herself. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, that change and turning point in life, overload, yeah. Stress, anxiety, and sleepless nights. That's the cycle that she's changed in her life. What's the masculine manifesting with this new energy? Let's see what he's manifesting. Let me see. Hermit. So he might have actually went into seclusion. A shaky start. A false start. That's what the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Pisces energy. This masculine just had a hidden tower. Because he's manifesting with new energy. He had a hidden tower because to manifest in new energy, you have to be in new energy. Why is the feminine in 9 Swords and the Wheel of Fortune? Because of the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm going to say a different feminine was chosen. 5 Cups in reverse to emotional recover from jealousy. Where's the feminine here? This Ace of Pentacles. She's going to master the contract. She's a master manifester. Yep. Who is this Queen of Cups when it comes to the feminine? Leo energy. Strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. There's the Queen of Cups. Boom shakalaka. You could shockingly have a Cancer coming towards you, or somebody external of you is shockingly going to leave behind a Cancer energy. What's in the tower for the feminine? There's a tower. So is what she's doing here. There's a lot of interferences. She knows the towers has to happen. There's just too much interference. And what's going to happen, it's going to be what pushes the masculine into seclusion. Something drastic has to happen to make the masculine start mind, body, and soul searching. So where he is during the soul search, because of a shaky start, there's the Fool and the 5 Cups. Taking a risk in the challenge, conflict, drama. The risk that he took with this drama. There's 9 Wands. Truth hidden, the sun. The masculine's trying to block the sun from shining right here. Maybe 3 years ago. Well, what kind of sun is he blocking from shining? Seven Pentacles. Six Wands. When he's ready to invest, he wants to be able to go right into it. He's not telling anyone. Why is he not telling anyone? He's unemotionally fulfilled and heartbroken. He doesn't feel like it's anybody's business. Especially the Queen of Cups in reverse. That's the broken woman. Cancer energy. Tower in reverse. Chariot in reverse. He don't want her to know she's leaving. This is an intuitive investment. Intuitively investing in the cycle. Nothing to see, only things to feel. Who is this Queen of Cups in reverse for the feminine? There's the deception. Deceit, sneaking around, lying, cheating. Yeah. It's spiritual interference, baby. Who's the Queen of Cups in reverse for the masculine? Well, there's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the long-term contract. Rich contract. Money. Okay. That Queen of Pentacles, she comes with 10 contracts. The 10 Wands comes with 1 contract. So instead of picking up 1 contract, they picked up 10. Well, where's the masculine there? It weighed heavy. Whatever it was, it weighed heavy. 2 Swords. Six Pentacles. They didn't know how to level. You know, you got to have so much stuff in the boat before you go anywhere, or your boat's going to tilt. They didn't know how to level. And that's all it's going to take. Truth. What's the Ace of Swords for the feminine? Seeing clearly. Look at that. She blocked the temptation. Unknown. Dark side. She's done. And she didn't tell any truth to the dark side. Masculine. Okay. A recognition of a celebration. Worried. About. It's 8 Swords, 9 Swords confusion. Worried on how they're going to justify all the confusion. Well, just tell the truth. 2 Swords in reverse. No longer being stuck at the crossroads. Go ahead and start over. What's the masculine need to do to start over? You can't take your childhood wounds with you. If you're on a spiritual realm, kiss them goodbye. Say thank you for the lesson, thank you for the blessing. Kiss them goodbye. That's what's going to spark the interest for this connection or this cycle to end. So you two soulmates can find peace and contentment. And the masculine can start listening to his higher self. This is Earth Angel energy. Because the King of Cups is in reverse. He didn't love himself in the past. And here comes the Queen of Cups. And emotional confusion. He took a risk. So the masculine didn't love himself. So when he was connected to the Queen of Cups, even though he was emotionally confused, he jumped in. But it's what he didn't know. This was going to be his ascension power. For him to be releasing heartbreak. And holding it in. It allowed him to hold in being heartbroken. 4 of Wands in reverse. Very unstable. Not comfortable. Because this masculine knew the truth. And the truth that they known about was that Ace of Pentacles. They knew the truth about the manifestation in the contract that they were supposed to go to. They were divinely guided to go somewhere. But they didn't go. Well, what are they doing right now? Golly. The Ace of Cups in reverse. The Magician. This offer, somebody external, your person's trying to trick the offer. Ace of Wands, the new energy. Yeah. Masculine's manifesting a new energy. Whatever energy he's using, it's touching something. What's it touching? Well, it's going to touch the soulmate abundance. Yeah, because of the codependency. False start. Codependent. False starts. He's only going to blame himself. So he's going to secretly take his emotions out behind the scenes. And go get that new energy. He's going to trade 10 wands into 1. Where he can be able to plan and prepare a foresight. He's no longer going to pack around something that doesn't belong to him. But he can't come out in the open and do it. He has to do it behind the scenes. Where's the Divine Feminine? 2 Cups, 10 Pentacle. Okay, she might be carrying some weight around for quite some time. But she went ahead and did the Breaker 19, calling on the Divine. Father, can you hear me? She trusts in the judgment that she makes, even though she's confused at the crossroads. It's the masculine that needs to strategically think about the swords that's been put in his back to release the emotional confusion and the emotional confused thoughts. That's 8 swords in reverse and 7 cups. It's only going to leave Ace of Swords. What's the truth that needs to come out for the feminine? Karmic Lover. Rebuilding a level. Rebuilding a level with a Karmic Lover. Where's the Divine Feminine, Leo? Feminine Leo's like, what the fuck are you doing? That 4 of Cups in reverse. She knows the offer's going to come back. She knows it's her blessing. Her blessing's been taken to hell where they can rise from the ashes. Masculine. That's what's going to cause this masculine to get on the wheel. Because he feels like he has no power left. And that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help him God. That's being clear. That this Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, the narcissist. That's what the Knight of Swords is. He's about to tell this Queen of Swords in reverse to fuck off. Because it's blocking him from his true soulmate. It's a challenge of defense. He's got to make a stand on all the jealousy, strife, conflict, drama. He's worried about the new energy getting to the feminine. Look at this. Queen of Wands. You have the Magician, Ace of Wands, Magician, Ace of Wands. This masculine is manifesting to follow through with taking his emotions out. Because he's looking for the truth that's been hidden. Struggling with making a stand and mastering what he's looking for. He says, Divine, can you at least give me a list? No, he won't. What's the masculine need to do right at this moment? Pisces energy. Ooh. So he either needs to trust the messages that he's getting in more, or he needs to start communicating his psychic abilities. Yeah, that Queen of Swords in reverse, she's a narcissist. Do not rebuild with a narcissist. Because all that's doing is blocking the tower from happening. Why would you want to build on it for 4 or 5 more years? The tower's going to take it anyway. I love you guys. Ciao.